Ciao Mistermiani e non, benvenuti in questo nuovo video. Oggi riprendiamo il nostro carissimo Twin Mirror. Bene, siamo arrivati al bar per rendere omaggio al nostro amico Nick. E niente, continuiamo. Ok, Walter, il nostro ex capo. Almeno quello che ci hanno detto. Ci ha detto il gioco prima. Ok, abbiamo un bel po' di persone. Arredo del separé, è lo stesso da sempre.
That's where Nick and I sat every time he dragged me out for drinks after work.
Immagino. Eccola.
Sammy! Oh, it's been ages.
Tara?
Oh, me? I've had this stomach thing lately, always churning. And this thing with Nick, his car went up like a Sunday ham. He burned alive, you know. Have you met Hugh? He took over the old pharmacy just after you left.
No.
The infamous Sam. I've read that article you wrote on the mine.
Ah sì, il
You must have
nostro
put in a lot of legwork on that.
caro Samuel è un investigatore, un giornalista investigatore. Che ne pensi? Ci ho lavorato molto, non mi va di parlarne. Non mi va di parlarne.
It isn't something I talk about, especially here.
Understandable. Maybe some other time.
In effetti.
But don't hesitate to drop by the pharmacy sometime.
Oh, and Sam, you...
But for now, I have a feeling you're not here for us.
Oh, right. Don't be a stranger, Sam.
Bene, abbiamo conosciuto la famigerata, cioè di quella lì che c'era la macchina fuori. Che è una giornalista anche lei. Non investigativa però, come noi. La usano i gruppi. Ethan sostiene la scena musicale locale. C'è il coso. Ah, niente, non si può interagire, ok. C'è solo la descrizione. Katie.
There was no love lost between Kathy and Nick since their divorce. But anyone can see she's taking his death hard.
Ah, era la moglie di Nick. Cavolo. La figlia dal scorso episodio ci ha chiesto di indagare. Dai, l'abbiamo anche promesso. Però d'altra parte la coscienza di Samuel dice che è meglio non farla soffrire, ecco, dicendogli un'altra volta che non c'è niente da fare.
Should I have brought flowers? Do people expect me to?
A me, da come ci ha raccontato la figlia, sembra che ci sia stato un incidente. Da quel che ha detto. Ok, parliamo con Katie.
Kathy,
Sam, you actually came.
Bello vederti. Me ne sorprendo anch'io. Le mie condoglianze. La solita storia, le mie condoglianze. Me ne sorprendo anch'io.
yeah, well, here I am. I'm just as surprised as you. How have you been?
Life in Basswood has been hard these last years. You'd know if you'd stayed. Joan was really hurt when you left town. Nick and I were never close after the breakup, and Joan's never had a lot of friends.
Yeah.
Maybe don't break her heart this time when you leave town. All right?
Abbiamo promesso di indagare per John. Nick è stato ucciso, vediamo.
Your daughter thinks Nick's crash doesn't make sense.
She's a little girl who lost her father. She's confused right now. Don't you go encouraging her, or worse, putting those thoughts in her head. I frankly thought you knew better.
Do you think she has a point?
I think you should stay away from her.
Aia. Mi sa che con questa decisione ci siamo inimicati la madre. Mamma mia, mi dispiace un sacco, veramente. Una brava ragazza. E guarda, potrebbe anche essere un incidente così, casuale. Vabbè. Potrebbe anche aver ragione la figlia.
Sorry we lost touch. Sorry I lost touch. Rest up, big guy. This photo always looked weird. Nick could never keep a straight face. He was more her best friend than a dad. Wonder who took that picture.
Chi lo sa.
Happier times. We drove straight to the sea after work on a Friday. Hell of a weekend. Bug was so small back then. Those two were a great team. Look at us.
Poverino. Di solito...
Samuel, guess I lost the bet.
Bet?
Yeah, that bet you'd never come back to Basswood.
Oh,
Not after you
no.
went careening out of town like a bat out of hell the instant that article broke bad.
Ci mancava solo lui. Con chi hai scommesso?
Okay, I'll bite. Tell me, Dennis, who did you have a standing bet with?
Myself. So I guess I also won.
What are you even doing here, Dennis? You and Nick become friends or something?
Nope. He thought I was a drunk, which I am. And I thought he was a hack, which he was.
This coming from the IT guy. Didn't know resetting passwords could give you a journalism degree.
It can. But it does give me less patience for people who sling mud my way. Relax. I'm just playing. At least tell me how you been.
Benissimo. Tutta alla grande, è stata dura, non fingere che ti importi. È stata dura.
If you must know, I still haven't bounced back from when Anna and I broke up.
I think you mentioned she broke up with you. Yeah, but I hear you. Yeah, that's how I ended up in this shit town. Chasing a woman. Yeah, then she left and I got stuck here with 2 kids. Anyway, cheers to Nick. A man that, unlike us, people actually liked. Speaking of which...
Cosa stavolta? Non ci sarà nessuna musica, ragazzi, mi dispiace perché ho tolto la musica per non avere problemi di copyright, se no finiva male. Dai, no, mi fate piangere anche a me, poveretto. Posso immaginare quanto soffra lei, poveretta. Va bene, andiamo a parlarle, sai. Anna, ah. È l'ex fidanzata di Nick, immagino. Parla.
Anna?
Sam!
Oh. Così. Ti lascio la cella, abbracci, dai.
I've missed you.
Immagino.
Why'd it take so long for you to darken my doorstep?
Tornare qui è doloroso.
I won't lie, it really hurt coming back. I stopped by Lookout Point on the way here.
Sam, why'd you do that to yourself?
A desire to open old wounds. The old-timers gave me hell when I came in, too.
People around here have short tempers,
And long memories.
but most of them mean well. Sam, the mine was gonna close anyways. Maybe in a year or 2, 5, if the Lord has a sense of humor. It was gonna run dry or have an even bigger disaster. It wasn't your fault.
Ah, è vero che Sam ha scritto un articolo su questa miniera di Basswood. Vai a spiegarlo a loro, non è servita a molto, già. Già.
Yeah, I mean, I understand that. It doesn't make it easier, though.
In effetti.
It's gotta make it a little easier. When my father lost his legs, nobody knew the mine wasn't following regulations. You were the only one who started asking questions. Whenever people talk about you, he always says you did the right thing.
Yeah, well, your dad's Joe. He's an oak. Unmoving and annoyingly supportive.
It wasn't just him. Nick thought your piece was great. He was actually jealous. He always wanted to write something that shook the pillars of heaven, as he used to put it. You know, Nick and I had moved in together. It started to get serious. But I think it's only now I realize how much I cared for him.
In effetti. Tu e Nick state insieme? Io capisco.
Yeah. That's, you two must be so hard.
Are you okay? You knew about us, right? He said he was gonna tell you.
Yeah, I knew, but knowing and, knowing are different.
Yeah, I guess they are. But this was all nice. The funeral, the wake. Walter did a good job. But it all just makes me feel heavy. It makes my heart hurt. Like Nick's memory has been laid on top of me and I'm still carrying him.
Mi dispiace che Nick sia morto. Nick è stato ucciso? Chiediamo.
Nick's death. Do you know if he had any enemies? Working on anything dangerous?
Whew. Now this is a real can of worms.
This is a wake.
I know that.
Do you? This isn't the time to be digging and pushing.
Aia, mi sa che abbiamo fatto
You
male.
always do this. You always... I get it. I just... You're still you, huh? You'll always still be you, Sam. I hope you never change, but I can't handle this right now. I'm gonna go home. I hate that his stuff is all over my house. Then drink and cry all night. You do what you need to do. See you around.
Mannaggia. Mi sono facevo.
Come, have a round with me.
I need a drink or
No more
two.
than 3,000 milligrams.
Or 3. And then I'll go.
Mi spiace, cavolo, sono stato... Aveva ragione anche lui, cavolo, dal punto di vista aveva ragione anche lui, era meglio non fare domande. Ok.
So, Nick wasn't drunk, and me? I was drunk as a skunk.
Facciamoci un drink, va?
Samuel, join us. We were just sharing stories about dear Nicholas. And let me get your next round. Maybe Ethan has a suggestion for a worthy spirit?
Ah, spirits? Oh, no. Friends drink beer.
Yes, I suppose that's fitting. To dear Nicholas.
Yeah, he'd been coming in a lot lately. Sat right there, with a bad dad joke or two.
With friends, I guess? Maybe Anna.
Well, by himself with his laptop as his date.
He never drank alone.
You two were close, though, right? Tell me about the man outside the bar.
He had a terrible memory. Couldn't remember names, dates, passwords. Kept his notes squirreled around him like a hoard.
Aveva quello che manca a me. Non ci parlavamo da 2 anni, era un buon padre, più o meno. Non ci parlavamo da 2 anni.
I don't know. I hadn't spoken to him in almost 2 years. I cut this whole town out of my life, and now it's like I'm a stranger.
This place is in your blood. It's like an old glove. You have to give it time. The friend of man, the friend of truth. The friend of age, and guide of youth. Few hearts like his with virtue warmed, few hearts with knowledge so informed. If there's
Infatti.
another world, he lives in bliss. If there is none, he made the best of this.
Burns. That from your eulogy?
You know Robert Burns? And no, just something I keep on hand for toasts.
Oh, it's a good choice. And sorry about that, Sam. I wasn't trying to bring you down.
Everyone liked him. I think even Dennis liked him somewhat.
He always had a lot of friends. A few who couldn't make it sent flowers.
How's the family taking it?
Joan and Kathy seem shaken. Kathy has a lot to deal with, now more than ever. And who could prepare for losing a parent? Not a soul. Not a single soul.
It always seemed so easy for him. Every day he'd show up, smile, no matter what.
Of the qualities in a good man, that one deserves to be at the top.
Not a quality I possess.
This isn't a place for self-pity. This is a place for dour reflection.
Yes. And drinking.
Andiamo, dai.
To Nick, he was my friend. He will be missed, but not forgotten.
Hear, hear.
Put that down! Kathy, what's your underage child doing drinking? You have no control over her? Anything can lose
I
his
wasn't
license.
doing anything! Don't touch me!
Joan!
Leave me alone. Ugh, you guys are all so stupid!
You do not talk to people that way. I'm sorry, everyone. She's just so...
That was quite heavy-handed. I hope the little one doesn't take it to heart.
Poverina, ha perso il padre.
I'll send her a text. Make sure she's gonna be okay.
Io sono qui per te. Ah, ok, il tempo così passa veloce, si svuota il bar. Cosa succede? Torniamo nella memoria di Nick. Di Nick, buonanotte. Di Sam. Miseriaccia. Sam, fermati, oh. Oh. Calma con quella birra.
What a night.
Di nuovo tu?
I'd say that went well. Ish. You got to chat with everyone you've been avoiding. Even if Joan got inside your head with her whole dad mystery death thing. Just shut up. Coming back to Basswood was your idea. You're the one in the driver's seat, Sam. I can't make you do anything. Deep down, you've been looking for a reason to come back. It's gonna be one of those long nights inside your head, huh?
I am so very sorry. You stuck in existence, stuck in my head, just a terrible state you're in.
Get your anger and sarcasm out of your system.
Uh-huh.
Better you take it out on me than anyone else. You're back out in the world. Feeling emotions, fitting in, that's progress. Fuck the world. Pointless talking and more talking, and no one says what they mean. Go away. Let me enjoy being miserable. Just try and make sure you don't do anything stupid. No promises.
In effetti non può fare promesse, insomma. Ubriaco, marcio. Ragazzi, bevo un po' d'acqua. Alla salute. Ok. Eh?
Sir, we need the room.
No, stay out.
You have 10 minutes before we charge you for another day.
Okay, okay. What kind of monsters have a checkout at 9? What happened last night? Oh, my head. Pills plus drinking. That was not my best idea. Did I black out or what? Ugh, I can't think straight. I need some water on my face. Clear it up.
Va bene, mister Miani. Noi per oggi ci fermiamo qui. Come al solito, lasciate un bel like di supporto, un bel commentino e iscrivetevi al canale. Noi, mister Miani, ci vediamo alla prossima. Ciao!